Dear Astikas, we had been dealing with quite a few topics of Swamiji about our spirituality and its value. One of the topics he had been talking very seriously about what are the dictums, the austerities, and the rules to be followed while trying to have a darshan of a jnani. So the topic is Jnani Darshana Lakshanam. So the austerities he really piles as much as 100 rules, but we will try to quote some of the things which he had been repeatedly mentioning in the article. When you try to meet a saint or a spiritual leader or a renowned leader, you have to use the following ways to respecting. When you go there, the first thing is take some fruits, some flowers, and some offerings to the jnani. As soon as you reach the place, try to touch his lotus feet and do the pranams. Try to do the namaskarams at least 3 times, whatever is the culture which you follow. As you start, try to have some marks on your forehead like vibhuti, namam or chandan, anything that you are used to, so that the forehead should not be blank. And the namaskaram after doing 3 times, never sit in front of the Swamiji unless he has permitted you to sit down. Keep standing till the instructions come to you. Don't use any word unless he is asking you to speak. While waiting in the Sannidhi, keep chanting some divine names or mantras. Keep a pleasant face and try to keep on chanting. If you are a man, if you are used to an angavastram, as they call it, upper garment, don't try to put it on your shoulder because it is supposed to be a mark of disrespect. But try to tie it around your waist, and that shows you that you are more modest. Don't talk loudly to the neighbor or in front of the Swamiji with anybody unless he has called you to speak. Do not carry any paraphernalia like chappals, shoes, socks, umbrella, any sort of pomp dress, and don't unnecessarily have flowers, scents on your physique so that it doesn't attract the people around you. Don't have any gestures while speaking, and you must be cool, calm, and complacent when you talk. While waiting, don't try to gossip with the people who are around you. And the Guru should not otherwise warn you or try to feel bad about your behavior. Don't try to test the potentials of the Guru, and don't try to identify whether he has really seen God, whether he knows everything about God. That is not the way to talk to him. And speak very softly and very, sort of in a low tone, and try to ask any Vedic doubts unless it is warranted. An enlightened soul and a person who is knowledgeable should be actually questioned unless you are sure about what you are asking him. Do not discuss personal things with the Guru. Don't exhibit your status. Try to discuss your doubts, ailing doubts, and try to understand the Guru and observe him very keenly. Always remember you are going for darshan, for your own enlightenment, and don't try to test the Guru for such questions, asking him whether he has seen God and things like that. All the jnanis will be most unassuming, and while talking to them, they will not be trying to reveal what they are. At the same time, you should be having only a Sadgunam when you are talking and not aggressively a Rajas or Tamogunam. While talking to the Jnani, you can observe that he assumes sattvic traits like Narayan and Rajasic traits as Brahma, and while assuming the part of Rudra, he has tamas qualities. Always consider a few things like as Sadashiva, while he speaks softly, he is like the moon god. While he is in tempers, he is like Surya Bhagavan. And if in case he is with his consort, consider him as Lord Krishna. While being generous, like Rama. While he is in solitude, he is like Dakshinamurti. If he is quiet and in Maunam, it's like Lord Maheshwara. If sober, like Devi Ganga. If it is a big gathering like Vishwarupa, if he is quiet and in Maunam, he is like Lord Maheshwara. If sober like Devi, he is like Ganga. If he is in a big gathering, he is like Vishwarupa in the crowd. If he is not involved in any external forces, he is a real jnani. While he is in samadhi, he is Parabrahman itself. Should inquire about doubts in Vedanta and the path for salvation, and not only to hear but also to put into practice. While observing the Jnana Guru, think that you also should achieve the same pedestals of Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Always yearn for the darshan of the and grace of the Guru, and while waiting for the darshan, chant some Guru Stotrams and always keep on uttering Panchaksharam. While returning after the darshan, utter Ashtaksharam. While in the presence of Jnani, always think the Guru is in Turyadita state. Always presume that the sanctum sanctorium is the place where the Guru is. While returning, keep on recalling every experience of yours. So finally, the sadhana is achieved in the all-pervading, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient Parabrahman, and the Nirvikalpa Samadhi thus obtained will try to finally take you to become a total realized soul and salvation.
With the blessings of Swami Vilakshananda, we have made an effort to explore about spiritual voyage. The contents conveyed so far in our episodes could be only meager like a drop in an ocean. Hence, we request the viewers to share their views and personal experience about Swamiji as a feedback. Om Tat Sat.